welcome to this episode of the podcast. This is a different kind of format of a podcast. Bob got a hold of me and officially started Super Sneak Outdoors, his website, and to kind of get the ball rolling and kind of celebrate these giveaways, which he wanted to come on to the show and talk about and kind of promote Super Sneak Outdoors. So it is kind of a promotional podcast. I didn't want to do a big long ad like we can catch up on a few things, talk a little bit about hunting, and kind of dive into what he's got going on for the giveaways. And I wanted to help kind of promote that as a friend and use my platform on the podcast to help a friend kind of kickstart his business here. And so what he's doing for the giveaways is he's doing, if you know Bob, he never goes halfway on something. He does it right the first time, and he doesn't leave out. He doesn't skimp on anything. And these giveaways, they're no exception. He's doing Exo Mountain or Exo gear. So he's giving away 3 Exo bags, which if you know anything about Exo bags, that's top tier stuff. And he's giving away 3 pairs of Hoffman boots, and then the giveaways just keep going with other products. But the first 6 weeks, each Friday, he's going to give away a pair of boots, and then an Exo bag, a pair of boots, and then an Exo bag, and then until all of his stock is gone. And all you have to do is really just participate in the giveaways. You just have to tag 3 friends on the certain platforms that he's trying to go. And if you can, somewhere along the way, support him. Go through his website, and if you're going to buy one of the products, it's kind of like an Amazon store. It just has links to the products or to the companies that he reps or believes in or distributes for, and that's kind of how his business works. So it's really cool, and for somebody that wants to win something that's really nice, this is a really good opportunity for you to enter. So without any further ado, I'll get into the podcast here, but it's Super Sneak Outdoors. You can find him at supersneak_outdoors on Instagram, which is where you're going to want to go to get entered in these giveaways. And I'm uploading this tonight. I literally just recorded this episode, and I'm going to have it up within an hour of recording just to make sure my audience can get entered for the giveaway by Friday. This Friday is the first one. So hopefully that gives you guys enough time. Best of luck on the giveaways. I'll be entering in them, but I will not be taking the prize if I win. If I do win, maybe I'll give it to a listener or something. So hopefully you guys can go and support a really great guy. If you guys remember the last episode with Bob, he does a lot of really cool things for the hunting community, many of which none of us will ever know about, but that's Bob. So outside of that, guys, thank you everybody for listening to the podcast, and best of luck in the giveaways. Yeah. So our last episode was Chasing Your Dreams with Bob Morgan.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Guys really responded well to it.
Yeah.
People really liked it.
Yeah.
And so kind of like saying, okay, now Bob's doing Super Sneak, and just kind of go over Super Sneak and right. Go over, the story and stuff, and then we can get into, I was really hoping the draws would be out because we could have more to talk about.
Oh, the hunting draws?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't draw though.
Oh, you don't?
I got my tags. Oh. I got my tags. I got my Utah tag.
Uh-huh.
I got my New Mexico tag. I got an Oregon Snake River tag.
You did?
Yeah.
For elk?
LOP tag, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That starts my first rifle hunt in 30 years.
Really?
Yeah. I got it through
that's cool.
Miguel Salvador from Idaho.
Okay.
Yeah. You've seen him on.
Sandoval.
Sandoval. Yeah, Sandoval.
Yeah.
Well, he hunts that. He's got a friend that's got a ranch over there. Well, they had a LOP tag, and I said, hey, I'd like to buy one of them. And I was going to go with my bow, but there's 4 of the rifle hunters.
Oh.
And he said, dude, it's wide open. They're going to scatter the elk, take a rifle.
Yeah.
So I bought that tag, and then I'm going to Arizona, and then I got a New Mexico or a Mexico whitetail hunt.
Really?
Coos deer.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So I got
that'd be really cool.
2, 3, 5 states this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's go. We can go over all that stuff,
okay.
And I just want to make sure that you get out on the show what you want to get out.
Okay.
And
cool.
Yeah, it'll be good. So, well, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling then.
Okay.
Bo.
Let's go.
So,
I'm ready.
Well, you were on the show a while ago,
right?
And we'll just kind of recap what we talked about. It was just kind of introducing you to the audience, and then kind of the impact that you've made, and getting in, kind of chasing your dreams. Even how old are you now?
Just turned 59.
It's 59,
yep.
And then you're going out and you're really just starting to try to, I'm not going to say get into the industry, but become a distributor and start your own company. And then just like we were talking about earlier before the podcast, You want to be known for being a good hunter that can put animals on the ground and then doing cool shit for other people.
and just being a
good guy.
Good guy.
Yeah,
that's all I am.
Yeah, kind of just leave a good legacy and build it. And
just letting people know at 59 that you can still live your dreams. You just keep push hard.
Yeah.
Just push hard and keep going.
Yeah.
That's all you do. Yeah.
So we're going to fast forward almost a year.
Right.
And you had a little bit of a setback with some health stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to get your super sneak up onto the ground.
Yep, last year. Yeah.
And so kind of fill me in there.
Well, last year, we started out after we did the podcast. I was supposed to go to Utah, New Mexico, Montana, Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Well, I got sick before I went to Utah. I had an infection in my guts.
Right.
And I couldn't get rid of it. It gave me antibiotics, and I decided I'm going to tough it out. I'm going to go to Utah. I made it to Utah for 2 days at 11,500 feet. The second day, we slipped down. I think I had about 15 different bucks bedded.
Really?
2 different bunches on each side of me. And me and Tyler Vulcan, my camera guy, Vulcan Media, we slipped down and got set. And we're watching these bucks bed and waiting for them to get up. And my stomach fired up on me again.
Really?
I cramped up, put cramps in my legs, and I'm at 11,500 feet. And I couldn't focus. I could not. My stomach hurt so bad. I looked at Tyler and I said, I'm not a quitter, but I'm hurting. I'm hurting bad.
Yeah.
I need to pull out of here. My mind's not in. He said, what?
That's crazy.
So I hiked back up to the mountain. It was called the airlines, booked a flight out, and I flew home that night.
So it was just like a stomach ache from hell or what?
Yeah, well, I had too much bad bacteria in my stomach. It was an overgrowth.
Oh.
And it's really weird when it flames up, your small intestine swelling real bad.
Okay.
And then that gas and poison leak out through your small intestines, get in your bloodstream.
Oh, really?
And it makes you sick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nauseous. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So like a probiotic fixes it or what?
Antibiotics.
Antibiotic.
Yeah.
Okay. But that kills all the good biome.
That kills all the good, so it totally drains you.
Yeah.
So I quit taking my antibiotics before I went to Utah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be drained.
I see.
And I quit taking them too soon. And it flared up again.
That would suck.
Oh, it did. It was an expensive trip.
So how long did you deal with that?
I dealt with that for about 4 months.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because I remember, you were dealing with it when the last time you were over.
Yeah. And then it would flare up and go away and flare up. And then finally we got it diagnosed right so we could take care of it. So then I felt good. I called Tyler and I said, I'm on for Montana. Let's go. So I took off Montana. I got to Twin Falls, met Tyler, spent the night, got everything loaded up, woke up the next morning, and I was running a fever.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought
nothing to do with related to your stomach.
Nothing to do with my
bad
stomach.
luck.
Yeah, and I'm thinking,
Jesus.
I thought I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm going forward. We're going elk hunting. Loaded up. Me and Tyler took off, and the whole time I was like, man, I'm gonna get sick. Went to Montana, got things set up. Didn't say nothing. Put my pack on. I said, hey, let's go scouting. We scouted around. I thought, okay, this is where we're gonna hunt in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was cooking dinner that night. Made dinner, and I thought, I'm gonna cook a tri-tip extra for sandwiches for the next day.
Okay.
So I went to cook the tri-tip, and I thought, sweat just started pouring out of me.
Really?
I thought, this is weird. I said, hey, Tyler, I'm going to bed. I see you in the morning. I went to bed, and I didn't get out of bed for 4 days.
Really?
I drank nothing but water, and every night I'd wake up, everything was wet, sheets soaking wet. I'm going, dude, I can't get out of bed, and I'm thinking it's the flu. Finally, the 4th day, I said, I need to go to the hospital. They took me to the hospital, ran some tests. I had a urinary tract infection and a bladder infection.
Seriously?
And it went up to my kidneys.
Really?
Yeah. It wiped me out.
Jesus.
So
that's a bad year.
Oh, it was. It was horrible. Packed up and came back home from Montana, got rested up. And then,
what time of year was that?
September, I think it was September 19th.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the heart of elk season.
Matter of fact, second tag, and I'm laying in bed with the window open my second night, and I think I counted 14 different bulls bugle from the window.
Seriously?
Yeah. And that next day, the morning, they were bugling, and I'm like, this every night. I had no, and for an older guy, I got a lot of push. I mean, nothing easy. I couldn't get out of bed to hunt it.
Really?
Yeah. And Tyler's out filming bulls and telling me how they're screaming. But I had to pull the pin on it. So
that sucks. Yeah. So what happened after that?
I just started working on my health, getting it better, and then wound up blacktail hunting. Wound up shooting a buck the first day of blacktail season, late blacktail season in Oregon. And
that was a good buck too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a big 4-point.
Yeah.
I remember that buck.
Yeah.
That was a
nice buck.
Stud buck.
Yeah, nice buck.
Yeah.
Felt pretty good with that.
Yeah.
And then I just worked all winter on getting my health back together, eating the right foods, and going on a strict diet. I got to stay on a strict diet because of my stomach now.
Is it because I was listening to a podcast, is it either today or yesterday about pretty much how important your gut biome is.
Your gut is your second brain.
Really?
That's what I've learned. I went to a new doctor that's naturopathic and a regular doctor.
Yeah.
And basically they're finding out now your gut is your second brain.
Yeah.
So I just watch what I do. No alcohol, water, coffee.
Really?
Lots of electrolytes, eat good, organic. And
well, you just think I've been struggling with it. You saw me have a soda downstairs, but I've been struggling with, and I know this is so non-scientific, but like just the color of Pepsi what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, this can't be healthy for you.
It's not. I mean, you look at the sugars are just.
Just the things that you can't even pronounce.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I'm drinking this every day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to stop.
Some people can drink it, don't have a problem, but with the way my gut flared up, it also made me fructose intolerance.
Did it really?
Yeah, so I can't have fruit. I can't have sugars. I got to really watch the sugars I eat. I'm allergic to dairy now.
Really?
Oh yeah. So it's crazy how it set everything off. So
your gut did.
My gut did. Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually supposed to get a blood panel for Lyme disease.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But there's a lot of weird stuff out there.
Oh, there is. Yeah. But I feel pretty lucky. I pulled out of it and I'm on the mend.
You got it all figured out now.
Yeah. I still have. I will always have issues with it.
Like a flare up or something?
Yeah, but I know how to maintain it now.
Okay.
And keep it going so I can.
Well, I remember last year we were talking about the Ready nutrition because you became a distributor for them, and you're like, this is like the only supplement you could take.
Yep, that didn't mess with my stomach.
Yeah, and you are still repping them, so obviously it's working out for you. Yeah,
it works for me. It works good for me. Yeah, I like Ready nutrition. Yeah.
So fast forward for me with Super Sneak.
Okay,
because you were starting Super Sneak last time you were here.
Right. We were supposed to start it off with 4 or 5 different states I was hunting, doing videos.
Yes.
Well, that shut it all down. So now we're fast forwarding again. We're all lined out again. I've got Utah again. Mm-hmm. I got New Mexico this year elk. I've got Snake River elk tag for Oregon. My first rifle hunt in 30 years.
That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm excited about that.
That's why you got that gun.
That's why I got that gun.
Okay.
My wife, she's an awesome lady. She bought me that new 300 Christensen mag rifle.
That's a nice gun.
Yeah, a nice, sweet gun.
Yeah.
So I got that for that, and then after that, I come back. I go to Oregon for my back my hometown for my late season blacktail hunt,
mm-hmm.
and then I boogie down to Arizona for a mule deer hunt, and then I fly to Mexico for a Coues deer hunt.
That's pretty cool.
So it's going to be 5, 6 states, and we're going to film them all.
Is that elk tag in Eastern Oregon? Is that your only rifle one?
My only rifle.
You're doing bow with Coues bow.
Yeah, Coues bow. Everything's. I always bow hunt. I never rifle.
That's
hunt.
pretty cool.
Like I say, this is my first year rifle hunting in 30 years.
I've heard Coues bow is pretty hard.
That's what I hear.
Yeah,
that's what
that'll
I hear.
be no struggle, no story, right?
Yeah, I got a friend down in Mexico, David Peretta.
Okay,
he's a Arizona strip guide.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that would be quite the job.
Yeah, and he's got a ranch down there. He invited me down to go Coues deer hunting with him. So
that would be killer. Yeah, bring a camera.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm taking Tyler with me. And
Tyler. Now, Tyler is he's pretty much top tier. I never met the guy. Love to have him on the podcast.
Yeah,
sometime.
he's a good dude. As far as I've had 2 or 3 different camera guys, and Tyler's top notch.
Yeah, and he does the editing too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does everything himself.
Yeah, he's very good.
Vulcan Media.
Yeah,
good dude.
Yeah, I follow him, I believe, on Instagram, and the edits that he does are insane.
Oh, they're killer.
Yeah,
he knows his stuff.
So whatever you do, it's gonna be some good footage.
Yeah,
you have him.
Yeah.
Did you get any footage from 2018?
Yeah, I got mule deer footage.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that. So.
And did you put anything down on camera, or did your sickness?
No, I didn't kill anything on camera at all. Yeah.
Oh man,
But
that
I
would
did.
be tough.
I have started out good this year.
Yes, you did.
I'm on the.
So
On
for
a roll.
guys that don't follow you, you were turkey hunting.
Yes.
And you came home with a cougar.
Came on with cougar. Yeah, big mountain lion. That was.
I never heard the story behind that.
I went up. I got 2,000 acres in Southern Oregon that I caretake for a guy, and I patrol it. I keep it locked up and everything, and it's really turned into some awesome blacktail hunting. Well, when you get the deer population up, the mountain lions move in, so we got mountain lion problems.
Really?
So I was up there turkey hunting, and I was just at the right place at the right time. And there's a little red bear that when I turkey call, he comes to the turkey call, and he's not big enough to shoot, but he's a nuisance to me. And matter of fact, I think I got pictures on my Facebook page where he's climbing on my feeders and eating the deer feed and stuff. So I'm calling turkeys in. I got my decoy out, and the gobblers are gobbling, and I hear just a few leaves off to my side, and I kind of look, and I could see something going through the manzanita. I thought, that's that little red bear. Don't worry about him, And I'm watching the turkeys, and then out of the corner of my eye, I looked, and I seen that curved tail.
Oh.
And I thought, holy smokes, mountain lion. And I thought, don't move because the odds of killing him on the ground are slim.
Yeah.
And everything just worked out. The stars must have been lined up, and God was on my side. Just as he went into some cedar trees, I drew my bow back, and I didn't move.
How far?
20 yards.
20.
20 yards. And as soon as I drew my bow back, he stepped out and took 2 steps, and the look on his face when he turned and looked at me was like, I screwed up. And when he looked and turned, I let the arrow fly, and I double lunged him at 20
Really?
yards. Yeah.
So he knew you were there?
He didn't know, but the look on his face, he knew that he screwed up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
when the
pretty
arrow
cool.
went through him, I knew I'd hit him, but I wasn't sure how good because the cats are so soft.
Yeah.
No noise. And when that arrow hit him, he disappeared. He was gone. And I heard him bounce a few times, and I thought, did I really hit that? Was that really a mountain lion? So I waited like 30 minutes, went up there, and there was blood everywhere. And it looked like somebody painted a
What were you using for a head?
slick trick.
Okay.
Yeah, slick trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Blew right through him and probably went 100 yards, and he was piled up on a rock.
Really?
Yeah, but
That had to be an adrenaline rush.
it was.
to know.
I was shaking pretty good. Never been that close to a mountain lion to where I could shoot him with my bow.
Yeah.
To make it. Yeah.
Well, how big was it? 120?
127 pounds and 7 feet long.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured he's about 120.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
said he
good
was
cougar.
a 8-year-old Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they said he was reverting back.
Really?
Yeah, the taxidermist, when I took him in, he said most of the mountain lion skin's real tight on him, but when he grabbed the neck and the back, he could pull hide off his back.
Really?
Yeah, so he said the cat was probably reverting backwards. And
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I don't even know how old a mountain lion gets.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't either.
8 sounds pretty old.
He is. Yeah, it's a good cat. So.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I've never been that close. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been that close to a cougar,
Yeah.
but I've never drew back on one with a bow, and I just
Yeah, I've talked to people about it, and what was funny is that weekend before we were up in the mountains camping for a friend's birthday, and we were talking about mountain lions,
really.
and the guys are going, "Well, I've seen them here and I've seen them there," and I'm going, "I'm in the woods all the time. I never see them." But you hear guys turn around, there's a mountain lion at 10 yards, and they shoot it, and that was on a Saturday night, and then Tuesday mornings when I shot that cat.
Really?
And I was like, this is crazy.
It happened.
It happened.
Yeah. I'm always, I always check my 6 when I'm out in the woods by myself, man. I'm like, I feel like a pussy every time I look backwards.
Oh, I do all the time, because a lot of people say when they turn around and see a mountain lion, usually everything's real quiet. The birds shut up and everything.
Yeah.
So, when I've been sneaking along, everything goes quiet. I start looking like, is there a mountain lion around me?
Right. Yeah, that's one of my things. Like when I was a kid, I saw them and I shot at a few of them. I hit one big, giant cougar, and I think I hit it. I was looking at deer on 9 power, and then I heard it jump off the rocks, and I swung over and shot right when he was running on towards me on the trail, and he turned, and I hit him really low in the brisket because you could find parallel drops of blood.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he died or not, but I nicked him, and he was a giant cougar, biggest cougar I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'd seen 8 of them. I'd seen one every year.
Wow.
And then when I started intentionally trying to find them, haven't seen one
Oh, I know
since.
it. Yeah, you go looking for them.
Yeah.
I always wonder, or am I not looking hard enough to see a mountain
Exactly.
lion? But when you see them, they're there.
Yeah. God, they're so sneaky.
They are.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they can slip
I
around.
bet almost every time I'm out hunting, I bet there's one that knows you're there.
Yeah.
You've got to be within the vicinity.
Well, when I was talking to the biologists there in Oregon, in Medford, and they were saying that if you're on an elk herd, following an elk herd, there's at least 1 or 2 mountain lions watching you.
Really?
There's always a mountain lion following an elk herd somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
That's fascinating.
That's how many cats there is.
Well, they, I know when I was a kid, and I've said this on the podcast, so I apologize for the listeners, but when I was a kid, I'd go to all the OHA meetings, and the biologists would come and he'd be like, so our objective is about 3,300 cougars. And then today we're pushing 7,000.
Yeah, but in
Oregon.
How do they really know?
I don't think they do.
You know, because we got, I think here about 3 weeks ago, we got pictures on the cams downtown Medford where cougars are carrying little puppy dogs across the street.
Really?
You know, and I'm thinking, it's sad that happens, but they need to do something with the population.
We need to manage them.
When there's cougars running down the street of Medford, you know there's something wrong.
Yeah, California has a horrible problem with them. You know, people are getting attacked by them more and more now.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's once in a lifetime.
Yeah,
right
it is.
there.
I feel pretty good about that. So.
Yeah. So then, so go into the actual Super Sneak. Then, what is that?
Super Sneak is a name that I picked up years ago. We were hunting in Idaho. I think out of Twin Falls, you go south to the Utah. Is it Utah? Yeah, City of the Rocks.
Okay.
We were hunting there late season. I think that tag is in December. It was like -3 degrees, blowing snow, miserable, and we were driving around with the truck, spotting, you know, out the window, spotting the bucks when they're migrating in and stuff. And it was so cold, I didn't want to get out of the truck. So we spotted some bucks bedded, and we were flipping coins on whose turn it was. And, well, I was never getting a turn, but the guys were going, "Go ahead and go. You go ahead and go."
It's too cold.
It's too cold. So it's kind of funny now, but I was after a good buck, and I was crawling through the snow and stuff, and I crawled in on this one buck, and I had him at, I think, 32 yards. He was bedded.
Really?
And my buddies were down in the truck. They couldn't see me. I took a picture of the buck with my phone, and I texted them, "Hey, I'm at 33 yards. I think I can get closer." And they texted me back, "Shoot him." And I said, "No." So I got like 20-something yards. I took a picture and sent it to them. And then I moved into 18 yards.
Really?
Because all I could see was the back of his head and his horns. I was trying to get a shot at it, you know, to go down through his back. Well, I got into 18 yards from him, took a picture and said, "I'm going to set on him and wait." And I was leaning against the snow, and I was probably there 30 minutes waiting for him to move. Well, I didn't realize when I put pressure on the snow, I packed it.
Oh.
So when I went to move, it made that revving noise, and the buck was gone.
Really?
So I got back to the truck. Buddies were giving me crap. So we went down the road, spotted another buck. I made a stalk on him, slipped down on him to his bed. I took a picture of him and didn't want him. Came back to the truck. My buddies were asleep. I showed them the buck, and first thing they asked me, "Why didn't you shoot that buck?" I said, "He was too small." And they said, "You didn't even get close to him." And I said, "Yeah, I did. Here's his picture." They named me Super Sneak after that.
Really?
So then I just took the name on my Instagram.
Okay.
And then I decided when I got older that was my name, and I just followed me ever since. So I started Super Sneak Outdoors.
Yeah,
with it. So
my dad's got a bunch of stories about him over in Heart Mountain.
Yeah,
and just giant bucks like that one out there in my loft.
Yeah,
getting within, you know, he's right there. He's like looking. He's taking pictures down at him, standing over him, and they're asleep.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. You can really, you know, mule deer. I have a lot of respect for mule deer, but they do get lazy.
They do.
And they get sleepy.
They do, yeah.
And they will let you walk up on them.
That's what I like about Utah, hunting that there in Utah on R&K's place. We're at 11,000, 10,500 feet up there. You know, we watch them bucks in the morning, and then they bed down. You see, I don't know, average of 40 to 60 bucks a day on top of that mountain.
Really?
It's just, it's phenomenal. Best hunting I've ever done. And you watch them bucks, and they just bed down, and then we number them, number 1, number 2s, and number 3s, and then we plant our stock, and we go up above them, we come down on them, and it's amazing. I mean, I've got on them avalanche chutes where there's 3 inches of grass and gotten 18 yards from them bucks.
Really?
And almost vertical, and just laying in the rocks and have them get up and look at you, and they look at you like,
no,
I know you're not supposed to be there, but I don't know what you are, you know, and then they have bed back down again.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to do that this year over in Eastern Oregon. I'm going to spend a little bit more time if I can draw the tag.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a little bit more time trying to get some really cool footage of spot and stalk mule deer.
Nice.
Nice. I just, you know, I don't even care if it's a big buck. I just want to get within 10 yards.
Yeah, it's neat.
That would be pretty cool.
It's neat, yeah.
Yeah. So the Super Sneak is now a store online,
Yes,
too.
I've got my own website.
Yeah.
Supersneak.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing some pretty cool giveaways right now. with it, too.
supersneakoutdoors.com. Yeah, we're starting this week. We're giving away an EXO, the smaller pack, the 2000.
Okay.
The 2000. And the next week we're kicking off Hoffman boots.
Really?
We're giving away a pair of them.
Yeah.
And the next week after that, I'm giving a EXO K2 3500.
Really?
And then the next week after that, a pair of Hoffman boots. And then the next week after that, it's going to be the EXO K2 5500 pack. And then we're going to roll into another pair of Hoffman boots after that.
So
6 weeks
6 weeks of
giveaways.
really good giveaways.
Really good giveaways.
Like really
Really,
good
yeah,
giveaways.
yeah.
So I've been getting a lot of questions about the boot that I wore in Idaho, which was the Hoffmans that I got from you.
Right.
And I forgot what model they were. Do you remember what model?
Yeah, there's an Explorer.
The Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I really liked them. I've been talking about them. The Explorers, if I had to, we had a boot episode recently, and I'm like, drawing a mind blank. I'm like, what the hell boot was I wearing over there? I just know it was a Hoffman.
Yeah.
So with the giveaways, that's just kind of like trying to get people aware of your site.
I'm trying to get aware of my sites, aware of my Facebook, aware of my Instagram.
Yeah.
Let people know I'm out there.
Yeah.
And that I'm real.
So how do people get qualified and stuff?
When I post it up, they got to tag my, go to my Instagram and like it, like my Facebook page, and then tag 3 buddies. Mm-hmm. And then
I'll do that, but if I get chose, just give it to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wouldn't look good if I win.
Then every Friday we're gonna give it away to a random winner.
Really, every Friday.
Every Friday.
Starting this Friday.
Yeah.
So shall I probably upload this tonight?
Yeah. It's going pretty good. I started it yesterday, and I think after I posted it on my Super Sneak Outdoor Facebook page, I think within like 4 hours, it had reached like 7,000 people.
Had it really?
Oh, it went ballistic. I couldn't believe it. It was kind of
cool.
cool.
There's a lot of giveaways for guys like me that, do the smaller giveaways and stuff like that. But when somebody comes out with like, hey, I'm giving a freaking Exo pack.
Yeah.
I'm giving some like $500 pair of boots away here.
Yeah.
That really gets people's attention.
So
it's really smart.
That's what I'm hoping. I've had people say that, oh, it's just another sweepstake or not. It's not. It's just, I'm just doing it to get people to my page and show people who I am. And I'm no.
Well, on the last episode, I remember you saying something like, you're in a position where you can bless people, and do cool things,
right.
And this is you actually doing cool things,
yeah.
So you're just doing what you said you were going to do about a year ago.
Yeah, if I can help people, I like helping people.
Yeah,
yeah. I got.
So your store is like a door to like multiple companies.
Yes,
it's like walking into an Amazon but for hunting.
Yes. I've got EXO. I'm not selling EXO, but
right.
I got EXO on them. You tag on it and it goes to EXO Elite. I've got Hoffman boots on there. Peak Refill. If you haven't tried Peak Refill,
never heard of them.
Oh, I should have brought you some samples.
What do they do?
Backcountry food hunting.
Okay.
Oh, dehydrated food.
Really?
It's all real. 70% low sodium. The protein is double almost what anybody else is.
Really?
And it's all real food. It's killer product. And they just come out with 6 new flavors Monday. So they got 12 different meals. They got a strawberry granola and I think it's a blueberry or berry granola.
And it doesn't mess up your stomach?
No,
okay.
No, it's awesome. Matter of fact, me and the wife last weekend we went for a hike. Went like 6 miles hike, and all I put in is Peak Refuel and water.
Really?
We went like 6 miles, got up along the riverbank, and she said, "What'd you bring for lunch?" And I said, "Peak Refuel, man." I think we had that chicken Alfredo.
Oh, that would be I love chicken Alfredo.
A pasta. I can't remember. I'm bad with names.
You have to boil the water and everything, obviously.
Yeah, I just took the water out of the creek, boiled it in my quick boil, and put it in for 15 minutes, and we had a nice lunch.
What's the price on that? Is it like a Mountain House price, or is it cheaper?
It's a little more expensive because it's real.
Okay.
It's real food, and real food costs more.
Right.
Not saying anything against Mountain House, but
right. Well, a lot of guys they love Mountain House until about 24 hours later.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. Well, that's what's nice about Peak Refill. The sodium is 70% less.
Okay. Yeah.
And the protein is twice as much.
Yeah, that would be valuable.
Yeah. But right now we got it on my webpage. Right now, I think it retails for $12.99. I got it on for $10.99.
Okay, well that's a good price. Yeah, that's just a little bit more than a Mountain House.
Yeah,
and Mountain House is like actually $8 or $10 now. So
yeah, but it is you are what you eat.
Yeah.
I know by my stomach.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You eat good food. You know.
Yeah. That's funny you're talking about the Peak refill because I just had Jimmy Dean on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy Dean sausage?
Yeah.
Oh, they've been around forever.
we were talking about dehydrating food
Yeah,
and stuff, and he's like, yeah, we can get ours down to, and he was talking about living in the backcountry on like the prepackaged stuff, and how they just couldn't do it because it didn't feel good. They'd be hating it like 2 or 3 days in. They'd be hating it.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have something in that you said $10 to $12 is actually cheaper than a lot of the other choices out there.
Yeah.
That claim to be really healthy and stuff too. So you're actually probably less than I think Heather's Choice is $15.
I don't know. I haven't looked at that.
I haven't played with them either, but I heard they're a little bit more expensive. Around the $15 a bag, and that's
everybody's going to have their own
taste
and variety. But you know, I think
but having the natural stuff in there would be
real
would be
meat
good.
and it's good.
Yeah, and you have First Light, you have the EXO.
Yeah. Now First Light, I'm not selling First Light.
Yeah.
I'm on the pro staff for First Light. And that's all I wear is First Light, and I've been wearing it forever.
Yeah. You're like me. You like the ASAT.
Yeah, I love ASAP, but they quit making it. So now I'm slowly switching back over to a color. Right now I'm wearing, I call it UPS brown, but I don't know what it is. So I got all my go-to on there, what I wear, my the lightweights, and then my layering system and the down system.
Yeah.
And then you just click on the link, and then it goes right to First Light.
Yeah.
But then I got my own elk calls coming out. I had
which you brought some for.
I had Carlton calls, Mark Carlton. I hooked with him a couple of years ago at the SCL show in Salt Lake, and got my own calls out. I got 6 a.m. on there for sale. I got Dark Timber Coffee. If you haven't tried Dark Timber Coffee for the backcountry,
is Tony?
Tony, good
guy.
dude. Oh
yeah, I like Tony.
Good
I don't
dude.
even drink coffee, but I like Tony.
Tony's good dude. Yeah, and
he really knows his stuff.
He
about
does.
Coffee.
He's very.
It's pretty interesting.
As a matter of fact, I like this tea bag. I call it tea bag coffee. But he's got a gravity, and then he's got a mocha too. You just pour in. Then he's got a shot and all that. But I like his coffee on the mountain so good. I buy the 5-pound bags from him, and I drink it at home every morning.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You're a coffee guy. You bring it up on the mountain with you too?
Oh yeah. I carry that.
Really?
Now even when I travel, like I was just in Utah last week. I don't even drink motel coffee. I drink the Dark Timber coffee in the tea bag, I call it, and I order hot water in my room and make my coffee the way I go. Yep.
Are you still with Ready too?
Oh yeah, so Ready Nutrition.
Okay. You actually brought me some Ready here, and I was just telling you that's like perfect timing because me and my buddy just started going back to 3 to 5 a week workouts, and I'm actually pretty sore today. I was supposed to go film a review for Anarchy, but I don't know if I might not be able to drop my bow back. I feel like a big wiener. But so you have a bunch of new things that they're. So talk to me about that. Kind of give them a plug since you sell. Do you sell this?
Yeah, I sell Ready Nutrition.
Okay,
on my
so
website.
tell me about cinnamon bun.
It's really killer. You open the lid and it smells like you're in a bakery. Open it.
I'm gonna because I love cinnamon.
You can even throw. What a lot of people do with that cinnamon is they take it and put it in their pancakes.
Really?
Oh yeah, just mix it because it's got the milk in it already. Put a little water in it, stir it up, and you got cinnamon pancakes.
Try not to cut myself as I open this thing.
But what's cool about Ready? It's
does it taste good in the warm weather? Because I don't know if cinnamon bun would be like if it's super hot out. Have you been able to?
Yeah, I do the vanilla.
The vanilla is good.
The vanilla is good, but cinnamon's really good.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, mix it with your pancakes. What's cool about the Ready Nutrition is it's not.
That does smell very similar.
It's not pasteurized.
Okay.
So if I get this right, when you pasteurized whey, if I'm right on this, you only intake 60% of it. Now, when it's non-pasteurized, for some reason you digest it better and you take in 80% of it.
Yeah.
So you get more out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it has because I talked to Donnie after having you on the show.
Yeah.
And it's got the high essential amino acid profile, and it has a lot of the things that I learned from back when I was in. I was fairly into nutrition for about 3 or 4 years, learning about vitamins and what your body needs and why you need the essential aminos to break down, just a bunch of different things. Yeah. And when I was talking to Donnie, I'm like, your product has all of it, dude. Like, you really put your shit together. You didn't just slap a label on a GNC product.
No, he nailed it. He makes it.
Yeah. And I'm by no means a nutritionist, but from a average consumer, maybe a slightly more educated than average consumer with the nutrition, this really does have it all. I'm not trying to give a commercial here.
No, it does. He's got some good product, and then the new flavors and the
it smells really good.
ballistic, the juicy grape.
Where's
and
that
I
one?
think yeah, juicy grape.
Plus V2.
Yeah, I think is that juicy grape. Yeah. Yep.
This is Juicy Grape.
Juicy grape and the candy watermelon. Man, it's killer.
Huh. I told him, I'm not sure if I told him or not. I'm like, you need to come out with a sour, like a green apple, like Yeti did. And I'm like, because that was an amazing. I'm like, if you come out with a green apple, dude, I will drink that shit daily, whether I'm working out or not, because that's my favorite flavor. But this juicy grape, that sounds good. Actually, I got some water right here. I'm gonna mix it. So.
Yeah, that's really good to keep the soreness out of you when you're working out.
Yeah, the pre-workout.
Yeah. I live on that stuff.
I was telling my buddy about this stuff because he just
Especially on the
drinks
mountain.
whatever he gets at Rite Aid, and if it jacks you up, it must work, kind of thing.
Yeah, but some of that stuff's got so much sugar in it. Caffeine.
Well, like you drink it and your lips burn.
Yeah,
And
that's not
your
good.
ears start tingling. It's like, dude, this is not good for you.
Yeah, that's kind of spooky.
No, that smells very berry. So let's put a little bit in there. I'm not going to do any proper dosage here. So, but so Reddy, Donnie's a really cool guy. I've been meaning to get him back on the show here. So is there anything else that you have on your site there? You got the Carlton's calls.
Got Carlton calls. I got 6 different elk calls on there.
Yeah.
Which is the new Rip It calls.
There, switching. Hopefully people
Yeah.
don't mind me making a juice.
Well, they can't see it, so
So it's purple. So
yeah.
So what calls did you go with for like?
I went with the 400 Rippets and the 450 Rippets.
And you got turkey calls here too.
I got turkey calls too, but I haven't got them up on my website yet.
So I've never handled these or held these, and the first thing that I noticed about this is that it's not tape. It's like waterproof.
Yeah, it's a waterproof tape. I don't know.
Is it? It's still a tape.
Yeah, it's still a tape, but it's waterproof. What's nice about it, you can run around it with your mouth, and they don't get soggy. And you know how when you run around and it gets wet, and then to me they don't work right some of the times.
Yeah,
I like these because I can just they work great for me.
Yeah, no, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that waterproof, because a lot of the ones like a Phelps, I tend to chew on mine a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
I'll separate the back there, start unraveling it.
Yeah.
And it just, that's not the call's fault, but this wouldn't happen if I did that. Have you chewed through any of these yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, you can just go to the website and hit shop, and it's got, I think, all the flavors on there for Peak Refill, Native by Carlton, EXO Pack, First Light, Ready Nutrition.
Ooh, the grape's really good.
Dark Timber. I'm going to add more, but I'm just starting slow with it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to hook you up with Mike there from Hunt Tag.
Yeah,
I think his products.
I've seen him on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like a Billy Mays for Hunt Tag, because I talk about it everywhere. I'm like, this is a product that you're gonna have if you hunt in Oregon.
Yeah,
you're gonna be buying it.
You're gonna need something for it.
Yeah, and if you're not buying it, you either don't know you need it or you're Jimmy rigging your tag.
yeah. Because like when I killed that mountain lion, I went to validate it.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't validate for me. So I was like, man, am I getting in trouble for this or what? So I went right to ODF and said, hey, here's my cat.
I'm trying to follow
this. And they said, oh, don't worry about it. We'll show you how to do it. And so they showed me how to do it.
Right.
But then I shot that bear 2 weeks after the mountain lion, and I went to validate it, and I never could get it validated right.
Huh.
So I just...
I heard, and I don't like given any chance of possibility of me losing my hunting rights.
No, me either.
But
no.
I heard they're going to, if you're trying to do the right thing and the system's not working, they're going to be lenient.
Yep, that's what I've heard
but
too.
I'm not counting on that.
Well, yeah, it depends on... Everybody wakes up in a bad mood, so you just
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if you catch somebody on the wrong day and they're like, dude, you're getting hammered today.
Yeah. Well, what I did is I took all my tags, even though it's on my phone.
Uh-huh.
I took and screenshot them all.
Oh.
So they went to my pictures. So if I do get pulled over in the mountains, I can, and you don't have cell service,
yeah,
you can pull up and show you got your tags and stuff.
Smart.
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys that are trying to figure out how to do this thing this year, and it's going to be weird. I mean, it's going to be a bad year to be an OSB trooper. That's
Yeah, they got a tough job.
so.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and was there anything else that you wanted to cover?
No, I think we got it. I'd like to invite people to my page, my Instagram page,
Yeah.
my Facebook page, and check out my website.
Yeah.
And enter the giveaways because they are real giveaways, and
They're legit.
There's some legit giveaways.
I wish I was eligible.
and some good products.
Yeah.
And then after we get done with that, we're going to roll in. I'm going to give giveaways all the way up till hunting season.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to. I'm working with 6 a.m. Tristan.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Who's that?
VIMA.
Oh, Viam.
Viam. Yeah.
Okay,
I call
yeah.
him 6 a.m.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know him as Viam or
Viam,
Viam or
yeah.
And you brought me some pouches here, which
Yeah,
are pretty
those
cool.
are those are cool.
And these go on to
Hook
your
right
strap.
on your pack or your strap.
That's smart. I lose
Yeah.
reeds like they're going out of style.
So do I.
I tell that story where I lost
Yeah.
$60 in reeds the first call setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You throw them everywhere. Yeah.
Actually, I think I lost one of the ones you gave me.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, the handheld ones, the
Yeah.
nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that pissed me off. I was like, I was down a bugle and a handheld, one of the nice ones you gave me, the beautiful wood ones.
Oh yeah.
And I was so pissed, but we were on bulls, so I just kept going. I was like,
I did that in Idaho. I'd call bulls in, and I'd have calls laid on the ground, and
Yeah.
you know, bull would run or he'd shoot one and go after it. And, oh, where's my calls at? Oh, heck with it! I just grabbed
Shoot.
some more. You know, but
I had to walk. I talk shit about myself all the time on this podcast. I am such an idiot. I had to walk about a mile. I don't know how far it was. It felt like it was a mile and a half, but it might not have been, in my socks because I laid my shoes down and I was stalking a big 6-point.
Yeah.
And he just would let me get within 100. He'd look at me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't care. But if I got within that 100, he'd
Yeah.
move off.
kept his distance.
Yeah. And I was like, you don't know who – I could shoot you right now, but I'm restraining myself. And so long story short, I followed him for about a quarter mile doing the dance, and he had like 6 or 8 cows with him. And then long story short, they ended up getting tired of me, and then I went back to go get my shoes. And I spent an hour looking for him, and
Yeah.
I ended up walking all the way back to the truck in bare feet, or basically socks.
Yeah.
And that wasn't very fun.
That's not. No,
No.
I don't even take my pack off on the mountain anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've laid it
Same
down and
here.
chased elk and be
Yep.
dark and
Yep.
where's my pack? I just leave it on.
Yeah,
I
and
just go.
everybody says, "Oh, just onyx that shit." I'm like, dude, I'm not going to take time to get on my
onyx.
phone
Yeah.
when I have a bull.
Bull,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not me. But
Yeah.
so, well, thanks for coming on to the show,
Yeah.
and give one more shout out for your Instagram and how people can get entered.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and do that.
Right. Yeah. Right now, you just go to my Instagram, Super Sneak Outdoors.
Is there any underscores or dashes? in
Yeah,
there?
it's Super Sneak. It's Super Sneak _ Outdoors,
okay.
and then that's my Instagram.
Okay.
And then just Super Sneak Outdoors is my new Facebook page.
Okay.
And then www.supersneakoutdoors.com is my website.
Okay.
And so I think on the next giveaway, we're going to have everybody go to my website, and they can enter.
Cool.
They can enter my Instagram and Facebook from there.
Okay.
And then they can tag 3 buddies, and they're entered in. And at the end of the week, we're going to draw a winner for it. Then every week for 6 weeks, we do that. EXO Pack, Hoffman. Then soon as we're done with that, we're going to calls giveaway, game bag giveaways, Ready Nutrition giveaway.
Okay.
I'm going to keep going all the way to hunting season.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Would my brother be able to enter?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't
You
want
can
to
even
be.
enter.
I can't. Yeah.
You can enter. It's just be a random drawing. It's gonna
Yeah,
be-
but I'd feel bad winning.
And I'm not doing the drawings. I got one of my admins doing the drawings.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I'll enter just to help get more people in there, but tell them to ignore my name because I don't need it.
Yeah.
But I would definitely like to at least tag people.
Oh yeah, tag people
help
in.
you
Like
out.
I say, it's a random drawing. You
Yeah.
know, guys are going that are even promoting it and pushing it, going, "Can we enter?" I go,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a random drawing. I'm not going to scroll through it and say, "Oh, you're going to win this." I'm
Right,
not
right,
going to do that.
right,
It's
right.
going to be a random, and whoever
Yeah.
wins it wins it.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
know?
that's the way it should be.
And
man.
it's real. It's not a sweepstake. It is real.
Well, one thing I can say is this is a little bit different podcast because we're kind of promoting something. We don't usually promote things on the podcast, but I was totally cool with it because of the things that you do, the things that I like. Evan.
Evan, he's a. If everybody don't know Evan, you need to go to his Facebook page. Making tracks
Making Tracks with Evan,
with Evan.
I think is what it's called.
That kid has got more heart for his disabilities.
Yeah.
I mean it's cool. I think last year I gave him a new Hoyt,
Yep.
and then this year I bought him a trailer for his wheelchair.
Yeah.
And that, and
Yeah.
he's just, I'm taking him. I'm taking him up to the ranch. I bought one of them tree stump blinds, them styrofoam ones.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it on a mound that we made, and for blacktail hunting. And I'm going to put him in there with his new track wheelchair, and he's going to go up there and hunt. And,
killer.
Yeah, he's just a good kid. So
Really cool guy.
got a heart of gold.
Yeah, we talk every once in a while, and very inspirational and motivating. And and I love seeing. I call them excuse eliminators. I'm like, if that guy can go out and get it done and find a way to go do it, what's your freaking excuse?
I know it. And he's got, being handicapped and stuff, but that guy, he just keeps trucking.
Doesn't let him stop.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he was out shooting 1,000 yards the other day.
I know it. I seen that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Accurately.
Yeah.
And so I see you doing cool things like that in the hunting community, and I know, and you don't do it for the recognition. So I'm not going to talk about the rest of it, but so I don't think people have a problem supporting a good guy and hearing a podcast about the cool things you're doing.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of you.
Cool,
so
thanks. I appreciate it.
You're always welcome to come back on the show anytime,
Nice.
man. And
Thanks.
if we can get you a little traction with your super sneak,
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let people know who I am.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. And if you guys can go check out the super sneak _outdoors on Instagram. And then I'm sure you'll have links to all your other stuff on there as well. But
I think the way it's set up is you can go from page to page and bounce back and forth. And all that. And then I'm going to start posting my videos up on my webpage and all that.
You have a YouTube channel yet?
I do, but it's not up yet.
Not yet, okay.
We're just.
If you need any help with that, let me know.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure Vulcan.
Tyler Vulcan's helped me out with it, and
Yeah.
I've really got a lot of help from Nathan Bailey from Barebow Hunters.
Yeah.
Good
Another
dude.
cool dude.
Good dude. Lives
Yeah.
right up the street from me. I mean, just.
Yeah.
I got good dudes helping
there's a
me.
function going on down there. It's a private function, but I'll have to make sure we get you there. It's like a 3D shoot.
Where's that at?
It's in Grants Pass.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's I think they're going to have like 19 targets, and it's going to be it was really cool.
It's for invite only or something?
Invite only.
Oh, really?
It's like a private shoot.
Wow.
But a bunch of the content creators in this area are going to all get together and hang out and have a good time.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
because
last year Sage was sharing a few of his films, and I didn't have anything put together yet, but
Gotcha.
you do.
Yeah, I got some films.
And I'm not sure if they're doing that again, but do you know Sage?
I don't.
I'll have to introduce you
Yeah,
guys.
and how we can bring some Ready Nutrition and
Yeah.
give it away down there and
Yeah.
some calls and
It'd be cool for you to get introduced and
it'd
start
be
hooking
neat.
up with some of the local content
Bring some
creators.
Peak Refill and let people try it and stuff
I think
like that.
the Baileys are going to be there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're part of that group. So,
okay, cool.
We'll get you hooked up with those guys down there. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be fun. Awesome. Nice.
But, all right, man. Well, hey, I
Okay.
appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Dude, anytime.
Yeah.
So we'll see you on the next one.
All right, thanks.
All right,
Yeah,
bye.